Hi, I'm Dr. Blair Masters with Arkansas Physical Health and Rehab, and I wanted to continue our series on radiant aging. Today is the third video in the series, and today I'm going to be talking about exercise. Now, hold on a second. Don't just skip this video. We're not talking about things that are, exercise, not that sort of thing. Not like, go out and run a marathon or anything like that. I'm talking about things that you are going to really need, for you to age in a radiant manner, really age well. And if you don't have some of these things, you're not going to age well. So let's get into this. And when I talk about aging radiantly, you want to be able to do things when you retire, when you get old. You don't want to be that bedridden 90-year-old, You don't want to be that person that everybody has to take care of. You want to go to do things, go walk to events, be able to lift up your grandkids and hold them, and be able to take the groceries in from your car without having to get help. That sort of thing. It really makes a big difference in your life if you can do these things when you're elderly that maybe you thought you wouldn't be able to do because when you weren't elderly, you took steps that would allow you to get there. And that's radiant aging. I really feel like, especially at the beginning, when you are like, exercise, I want to skip this video, you're in that kind of mindset, that it's really important to kind of just fit exercise into your daily routine. And one of the things that I love the most, because it's so easy to fit in, is burpees. Okay, and when you think of burpees, most people think of like these extreme exercises, and it can become that way. The nice thing about burpees is they're so adaptable to your particular situation. If you're completely deconditioned, you can start this. If you're really in good shape, you can really get a good workout out of this. So let me show you what I'm talking about. So like, to start with, and I tell people, if you can't fit exercise in, I'm way too busy to do anything. If you're just sitting somewhere, watching the weather on television and a commercial comes on, anything like that, just do it during the commercial. That's all it takes. And just to start, get up out of your chair. And just doing that, the commercial is a minute long. I'm going to be just doing this slowly, and maybe you need help, or maybe you need to push on the arms, and that's okay. But just start doing this, and this just works the legs a little bit. And they have done study after study. The stronger your legs are, the more you're going to age well, the less likely you are to actually die. So getting those legs strong is really, really important. So let's say, okay, well, I can do this with no problem. This is no issue. Well, then the next step would be something a little bit more aggressive, like, okay, I'm going to go down without a chair and then come up. And try this, a little bit more aggressive, and then, that's easier. That's getting easier for me. I'm exercising. I'm doing this for a couple months, and now that's no problem. Okay, I'm going to get down, and I'm going to put my legs out, and then I'm going to come back up, and then I'm going to get back up. Okay, and that's like your classic burpee right there. And now that's really easy. You can do it a little bit quicker. You can increase your speed. I'm going to go down and go faster and then come up. And then you can do it even more quickly and with more aggression. And I don't want to hit my head here, but you can be like, okay, I'm going to go down and then jump. They've done studies on osteoporosis as well. Jumping, crazy. Jumping actually increases your bone density. So, and I don't want you to do that if you're going to hurt yourself. Don't do that. But you can take a burpee from very, very mild, like, I'm getting up out of a chair, all the way up to a point where you're like, okay, I'm doing this, and then I'm doing a push-up, and then I'm going to jump. And then do 10 of those in a row. I guarantee you're going to be like, whew, that is some serious exercise. And then if you really want to get aggressive, you can clap in the middle and all of that. You can take this from somebody who can barely get out of a chair all the way up to somebody that's a pretty significant athlete. And okay, let's say I don't like to do weights. Okay, well, weights are important because strength is important, especially when you get older. You know, when you're 90, nobody cares if you can run a mile. What you care about is, you know, I'm by myself. Can I get up off the toilet without having problems? You know, that's what people want. And if you want to age radiantly, age well, then you need to have some strength. But if, you know, you'd rather do like, oh, I go walking for exercise, that's okay. Let's do some high intensity interval training with that. And I'm walking along with my regular pace, and for the next 10 steps, I'm going to walk quicker. And then I'm going to slow back down to my regular pace. And then go do that for 1 minute. Say you walk 30 minutes. For 1 minute, I'm going to walk normally. For 10 steps, really quick. And then 1 minute, walk normally. 10 steps, really quick. And you can make it so you're like, okay, well, I'm going to go for the next 30 seconds really quick. And the next 1 minute really quick. So it's intervals. This kind of exercise has been shown to be very, very good for you. It doesn't take any extra time and really helps you age radiantly. So I hope this exercise video was something that was helpful and something you could really fit into your daily life.